Good morning, and welcome back to Daily Dhamma, a letter to our children. Today is September 1st, and our reading is Right Effort. And what, monks, is right effort? And that's from the Samyutta Nikaya 45, verse 8. What follows is a long account of how believers may use our will appropriately to gain equanimity and peace without striving for either. Tanha, hunger, pushes us farther away from Samadhi. Yet we must have a modicum of motivation, or we would not sit in meditation in the first place. The Eightfold Path is Panya, wisdom, which leads to Sila, moral conduct, which leads in turn to Samadhi, concentration. We must be wise enough to desire an elevated life without craving, clinging, and clamoring for it. Buddhism seeks to displace evil with good. And once that happens, we stop striving for good as well. Yes, it's a contradiction. Look at it as kissing a duck's butt without getting any feathers in your mouth. So, we've got to be wise enough to see the point of doing any of this. We've got to behave well so that we can sit in meditation, concentration, samadhi, in order to gain insight, which leads us back to wisdom. And let's just make a point here. These are the things that we think we ought to be doing, but it's a little bit tricky. Nobody ever does these things with any degree of perfection. We have to restart our engines 50 times a day. It's very easy to fall off and not act right or not think right or not practice our practice. And when that happens, we've got to get back on the beam. Anyway, thank you for coming to our new month. This month is Right Effort. This is the last part of the last month of the third quarter, which has been, according to Mrs. Dhamma's calculation, we need 4 things to have a good life. We need to have humility, we need to have sincerity, we need to have effort, and that's what this quarter has been. I made a mistake and identified the third quarter wrongly last time. And then in the fourth quarter, we're talking about gratitude. Right effort is the first part of the samadhi, or concentration, or meditation stream within the Eightfold Path. And the other 2 parts of that are right mindfulness and right concentration, and we'll get to those in November and December. October will be given over to gratitude. And again, we've set up the quarters according to Mrs. Dhamma's formula, and each of the following 2 episodes at the beginning of each quarter are part of the Eightfold Path, and this is the beginning of right effort. So we hope that you stick with us, and thank you for coming back. On a personal note, just a quick shout out to somebody, you know who you are. I just started Normandy 44 by James Holland. It's a wonderful read, and thank you. You put a big smile on my heart every time I listen to any of this stuff, so love you. So happy trails to you until we meet again.